Well, hello there, Virgo. It is so good to see you. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. So today we are doing a special reading. This is for the last couple of weeks here at the end of December, what you can expect as this year closes out, any obstacles on your path, or, any advice from Spirit about how to finish this year out in the strong way. So we'll take a look at the overall energies with the Oracle cards, and then we'll move to the Tarot for more details. And if you're enjoying the content that I create, I'd really appreciate it if you would consider like, commenting, or subscribing. I really do appreciate all of your support. All right, let's see what we have here. Owl Spirit, you see clearly now an exchanging gifts. Wow. It's almost like here at the end of the year, you're getting the clarity that maybe, you've been working on to try to bring in about how to put out your special gifts, talents, creative abilities. And in that energy, you are also receiving what you are due. There's this energy of receiving back what you have put out. And I feel like, you're seeing, it's interesting, losses being shown to me, this energy that you may have given away your power, or you may have given away too much over the year. And it's this energy of balancing that out, to allow wonderful things to come your way. So let's take a look at the Tarot. We're going to look at your present energy. Then we're going to look at any area of resistance or obstacles on your path these last couple of weeks. And then advice from Spirit about how you can move through those obstacles more quickly. So let's see what we have here. Oh my goodness. What a wonderful energy. I'm sorry, I feel like I have a hair here. What a wonderful energy for here at the end. You're finding peace. There's almost this sense of, feeling like you had to push really hard, or you had to work really hard, or it's almost this energy of, it's really this energy of pushing, like pushing yourself, almost an energy of, overworking yourself, but over expecting out of yourself, okay? Or a situation that you're in, you're bringing peace to that. It's this energy of, oh, wait a minute, I need to take action on those things that I'm trying to create in my life. I need to take action on putting out my love, my light, my creative gifts, right? But at the same time, I also have this need, right, to be peaceful about it, of surrendering to the journey, of knowing that when I put things out in true love and light, that I will receive back what it is that is my due. It's kind of like I don't have to push so hard, and having the courage to understand, okay, I'm going to surrender. And in other words, it's almost this energy of not trying to control everything, right? Allowing yourself to perhaps spend more time meditating, or spending more time just sitting and being quiet, allowing your intuition to bring you some of the answers that you are looking for, especially here at the end, because I feel like it's been a long trek, right? And you're trying to figure out, what direction do I take? What choice do I make? What actions do I take in order to bring in the happiness that I am trying to manifest? And I feel like there's almost a sense of desperation here as the end of the year is coming. The year is coming to a close. It's kind of like you may have something big that you are wanting to put out into the world, or something that you're trying to attract in. And it's kind of like, oh my goodness, like you're looking at the calendar and you're like, there's not that many days left. Like I have to really either work harder or something like that. So let's take a look at your Tarot here. Your present energy is, there's something you're wanting to celebrate, but you're fragmenting your own energy because you're working too hard, or you're pushing too hard, or it's really a sense that you're being really hard on yourself, Virgo, okay? You may feel like there are, look at this, Four of Wands on the bottom. You may feel like there are other people that are pushing you into this, okay? Kind of like there's this sense that you feel like there's external pressures, but the energy I'm getting here is that the external is really not as strong as the internal pressure you're putting on yourself. And also realizing that we cannot control those things that are going on around us. All we can do is control how we react to them or how we think about them, right? So I feel, yeah, look at this, same thing, really trying to manifest this, celebration. And yet at the same time, you're worried it's not going to happen. And that is exactly what is fragmenting your energy. It's almost like you're in this vicious cycle of, this is what I want. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm going to bring this in. And then it's not coming as quickly, right? And then you're falling into this. And it's this energy of, oh my goodness, I have to work harder. The problem is that, it's almost this energy, I'm lazy, or I'm not intelligent enough. You're kind of like falling into that energy, but you're putting it on yourself. And then it's like you can you're using some good strategy, some good positive self-talk to get yourself back out of it, right? And into this energy again. But then as soon as you're here, this shows up again. So you're kind of like going between these two, this Two of Wands, you're kind of going between these two energies. This has been going on for some time. Instead, it's interesting. Your energy here is just manifest on what it is that you want. It's almost like you're blocking it because you want it so bad. You're trying not to prevent it from not happening, and yet at the same time you're fragmenting your energy so that it can't come in. So let's take a look at your present energy, your obstacle. So this is interesting because it's kind of like your truth, but you're playing it safe. I feel like you have to take a big risk here, Virgo, and that could mean that you have to bring somebody else in with this exchanging gifts. You may have to bring somebody else in, or an investor in. You may have to talk to somebody else. You may have to exchange your thoughts, or it's almost like a sharing your need for help with somebody else. It's almost like, okay, I can't do this by myself, and I want to accomplish this, so I have to ask for help, but it's almost like you don't want to ask for help. Interesting. I feel, once again, that sense of feeling overwhelmed, like, stepping into your truth of, I'm feeling overwhelmed. And, there could be a little bit of feeling concerned that whatever you're putting out into the world, whether this is a new project, a new business, even speaking your truth to somebody about how you feel about them, right? Perhaps, to a potential romantic partner or something like that. It's this energy of you're playing it too safe. It's almost like you're playing it too safe with yourself, though, because it's like, yes, I really, really want this, right? But it's also this energy of, I don't know, do I really want this? And I think you're only in this energy because you really do want it, but you're trying to protect your own heart from being broken, So let's see what we have here. This has a lovely ending, though, Virgo. So I'm going to say that. I got this upside down. Let's do this again. Yeah, you have Ace of Swords twice. Yeah, dropping the burden. Deciding, oh my goodness. And then you have the Ten of Cups, seeing clearly, okay, how to bring in your Ten of Cups. You have the Owl Spirit. You see clearly now. The problem here is that you have some burden that you need to drop. I think this is the burden of you, okay? Here you have the Two of Wands, of going back and forth, of concentrating on the good and the bad of this situation. It's almost like fear of success and fear of failure, both at the same time. It's kind of like, excuse me, if it comes in, it could mean that you're going to have a ton more work or something like that. And you're like, oh my goodness, is that what I really want? You're almost like overthinking it, overanalyzing every single scenario, right? And dropping that burden, allowing yourself to just go with this, and bring in your intuition. Once again, that sense of allowing your intuition to guide you a little bit more, because you have the Emperor here, the energy of wanting something to go to the highest level that it possibly can with the Emperor. So if this is a business, a creative project, something, a goal that you're trying to accomplish here at the end of the year, it's kind of like this is in your realm that you can see. It's almost like you're at the finish line, but you're so concerned. It's almost like you're running the race, right? And you're in the lead, okay? You can see the finish line is right there in front of you. And yet you're taking time to look to either side. Is there anybody coming up behind me? Well, you're spending energy on worrying about competitors or the things that could go wrong. It's kind of like, just keep your eye on the prize. Keep your eye on the finish line. Like if you ever asked a track coach, they would say you never look to the sides, right? You just look where you're going. You just keep all of your energy there and spend, don't worry about anything else. It's almost, okay, here's your advice. And it's kind of like they're saying, put blinders on. Put blinders on to all of the things that you're worried about. I feel like you have all of this, fragmented energy. These are all the things that could go wrong. You're kind of putting time and energy into that instead of putting the blinders on. And, with the Chariot card, it's a victory. It's progress. You're transforming your own thinking about this into, I'm just concentrating on the progress. I'm just concentrating on being the winner in this race. It's kind of like a horse race. The horses have blinders for a reason, right? So that they can't see the other horses. And I know you can sense that I think the horses can sense that the other horses are there. But it's this energy of keep your eye on the prize. Okay, so let's see what we have here. Let's clarify this. It's beautiful because once again, it's this energy that you are going to hit that goal by the end of the year. I think you're so concerned about all the things that could go wrong here at the end, right? As you can see the finish line, you're giving off too much energy to those things. So just keep your eye on the prize. Just stay positive and keep your eye on the prize. Yeah. What you're doing is you're ending the self-sabotage. The energies that you have yourself, right? And we all have them, Virgo. It's not just you that sabotage our own success. Instead, you're stepping into your truth, right? About what it is that you are trying to create with the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles has it all. And I feel like that's exactly what you want. You want it all. You may be focusing on one goal, trying to put out a new business or create a project or something, trying to bring in a certain aspect before the end of the year. But to me, it's kind of like one step in this bigger picture of things that you're trying to bring in. You could also be with the Queen of Pentacles, spending a lot of time also trying to on your health. Maybe you've started some new health regime or diet or something here at the end of the year. You're trying to hit a certain goal, with your fitness, with your health by the end of the year. But you could be taking on too much. You could have too many projects going. It's really about kind of like concentrating on one project, finishing that out, and then moving to the next one and finishing that out. Because it's almost as if with this Queen of Pentacles energy, you want it all, which is great. And you're going to get it, Virgo. But there's also this energy of, okay, I'm going to focus, because the Ace of Swords is your thoughts. I'm going to focus on what it is that I want. I'm going to just focus on one aspect at a time. And I know that in the end, I am going to have all of it, because you have the Magician. The Magician has all four tools, right? And you are the Magician. You have all the tools you need to create the life that you are wanting for yourself. Nurturing, happy family, happy home, financial success, business savvy, takes good care of herself. Gender doesn't matter here. It's really about, I have all the tools to create the life that I want. And I can use each of the tools one at a time in order to build that life for myself. Yeah, it's it's about believing in yourself that you have what it takes to bring in what it is that you're truly wanting. Now, with the Temperance card, I'm also coming back to this. It's about allowing Spirit to guide you, to giving up, having the courage to give up some of your control over this situation, spending time in meditation or, in nature, just, on the swing, just kind of like relaxing, allowing this monkey mind, okay, to kind of, be peaceful for a little bit. That is also going to help you to bring in the guidance from your spirit guides, from your angels, about how you can clearly move forward in a very focused manner instead of something that is a little bit more scattered. All right, well, Virgo, let's pull a soul truth card. This is lovely because I really do feel like you are going to hit that goal by the end of the year, whatever it is that you're concentrating on. As soon as you just focus on that, right, and not allow yourself to get distracted with other thoughts. All right, so let's pull a soul truth card. And Virgo, I do personal readings, so if you're interested, the link is in the description box below. I'd really be honored to do a reading for you. Okay, how can I infuse more self-love and compassion into my daily life? This is exactly it, right? Because it's kind of like the person that is causing all of this is not the external forces. It is your own internal forces. It's your mind, your ego that is holding you back from what it is that you really and truly want. If your compassion does not include yourself, it is incomplete. And that's a Buddha quote. So choose one self-care action to do today. Set stronger boundaries, meditate, and listen to your heart. Okay, there you go, right? Speak to yourself with compassion. Focus on your strengths. Let go of what you cannot control, right? And stay away from drama and negativity. Ask for help and allow it. And that was one of the things that came out earlier is, seeing clearly where you may need some help from somebody else. Once again, I'm going to come back. For some reason, they're showing me the Queen of Pentacles again and say, you started this new health kick or healthy habits that you're wanting, and it's not going, you're not finding the progress that you're really looking for. It could be that you hire a personal trainer or a nutritionist, something like that helps you to see the obstacles of what you are doing, find the clarity that you are needing in this situation so that you can get these results that you are looking for. All right. Well, I'm going to leave it there, Virgo. I do wish you so much love and light, and I hope to see you again really soon. Bye for now.